of one type of money in one type of institution. It's equivalent to say, all right, we have decided that the trees that are growing fast are pines. We eliminate all the pines on the planet and only plant pines. I'm predicting that is going to be a crashing world. I don't know why. It will be fire, it will be whatever, but something will happen that will not make that sustainable. We understand that in the ecological system, but we've been trained to believe that in the money domain, that is normal. That's the only way to be right. So, it is predictable. I don't know which curve you're going to crash your car in, but you will not get in Italy. Okay? That is the point. And it doesn't matter what regulations you're going to introduce. You're going to, well, improve a little bit. You're going halfway up or halfway down, but the system is unstable. So, with a systemic cause of this nature, which, is complete contradiction with the paradigm of a monopoly of a single currency of one type of institution, right? We're stuck. We need to get beyond that. Actually, the big criticism when I talk about introducing other currencies than the conventional one, the immediate currency, that anybody been trained in engineering or in economics is it's less efficient. It's true. It is less efficient, but it is more resilient. That's the point. But we've been trained to think only in efficiency. It's the only variable we know, right? Yes.
Surely the bottom axis is meaningless because the financial system could not be more interconnected. Your only objection is the diversity.
Okay. Now we have to define who we're interconnecting with whom. I'm talking about the 2 billion people who live on $1 a day. Are they very interconnected in the economy of the world? I wouldn't say so. I don't think so. That's not what they think. They have trouble surviving. No. It is getting money to the little roots at the end of your little distribution system. We have very good big channels. The big banks are all interconnected. Sure. We have $3 trillion a day of foreign exchange transactions. 50 times bigger than all the economies and exports and imports. Sure, that's big canals. That's efficiency. It's not diversity. Anyway, let's not go into... If you follow me, let's go... what I've asked you is let's not have a debate, because otherwise we'll never get to the conclusion, right? But I'm just trying to make sure that I'm understood, all right? So, no, the diversity, all the banks, all the currencies in the world are bank debt money. We've seen that their interconnection makes them actually more vulnerable. But they're not connected with the real world, and the connection with a bulk of humanity is not there. The fact that we can say we pay our farmers in Europe not to produce, and we have Africans starving, and we don't find a mechanism to link the two because there is no market. They don't have money. All right? That's not interconnection here. A market is defined as people who have a need plus money, right? There's no money, there's no market. It's artificial. Anyway. The systemic solution is to diversify our media of exchange. We're already doing this. We're already doing this. All of you have been using complementary currencies. Miles, frequent flyer miles. It's another currency unit, not created by banks without interest, which is a currency. It's actually a global currency. It's not marginal. There are 15 trillion miles out there, 1.5 trillion added every year. It's big, global systems, but you don't see it as money. Okay? Because it's kind of limited. Fine. Complementary currencies, I have a whole book on that, which I'm not going to bother you with, is complementary currencies, currencies that are working parallel with conventional money, are useful at all times for social issues, for economic issues, and all that stuff. Now, in a crisis environment, I believe it's going to be necessary. But it is violating our paradigm. So, what is my proposal? I'm going to only take one example of the whole range of families of complementary currency solutions that are existing. I'm going to take one that actually addresses Mr. Rasmussen's comment this morning. He said the biggest crisis that we're going to be expecting is now employment. And employment is directly related to small and medium-sized enterprises. Small and medium-sized enterprises are being starved. Why? Because it's